What's up, Buttercup? Welcome. It's Hobby News Daily, almost daily, but we're live. Hobby News Daily Live. It is July 25th, 7:26 p.m. We're going to talk about some cool stuff going on in the hobby. Pre-Chrome release. You guys know Chrome releases tomorrow? That's what I'm thinking about. Now, I know a lot of people on YouTube and social media are all talking about the national. National this, national that, national this. Are you ready for the national? Hey, if you see anybody wearing sandals at the national, that will be me. Just because everybody's telling you to wear comfy shoes. Everybody should wear comfy shoes. Wear comfy shoes. National, wear comfy. Like the number one thing everyone tells you, wear comfy shoes. Also, number two, bring a battery. Number three, grab snacks. Know your comps. Have a budget. I'm sure I'll talk about the national a little bit, but tonight we're going to talk a little bit about Chrome. We're going to talk a little bit about eBay, refund versus the eBay policy. We're going to talk about some Panini news. You see Panini's big news? They signed the biggest name in college football. I mean, Panini signed the biggest name in college football. There is a little asterisk in it. And I did post on Twitter. I was like, so this exclusive relationship, is that like exclusive because you're in the same zip code? You know, like this modern relationships. Oh, we're like exclusive. Well, we're in the same state. How exclusive is Peyton, what's his name? Arch Manning going to be to Panini? We'll talk about that too. Also, what else? A couple of things. We'll get into that. There's a lot of great news today. Let me share my screen. Let me also say real quickly, my thoughts are with LeBron James and his son. That news shocked the hell out of me when I saw that. I thought that was fake news at first. I said, what the hell's going on, man? Thoughts are with you, sir. If any child, if you have a children, if you're a father, that just shocked the hell out of me. Anyway, let me start here with Matrix Sports Cards. I really, really like this guy's channel. A couple things I like. He does these daily updates on what's dropping, when it's dropping, and stuff like that. And he also does, he participates in the lives of the Dutch auctions, which I think are just great insights, great chats, great conversations. Really big fan of Matrix Sports Cards. I will say, listen to this video. It gives you kind of drops. The one that caught my attention were the monster boxes, the Topps Chrome factory sealed monster boxes. They're on Fanatic. You can pre-order them now. I will tell you that, not because I care. I'm doing it because I did it. So I saw this. I'm like, well, you get 25% off too? Oh, that sounds like a good deal. You do not get 25% off this product, which kind of pissed me off. But I did go ahead and bought a few because I thought to myself, look, if I'm going to chase, do I go with the X Factors? I mean, you hear a lot about them. You're going to get so many guaranteed per box. You know, it's still chasing a dream. So anyway, I got a couple. And I will say, when I get them, I'm thinking Matrix Sports Card for first of all, bringing to my attention. Then you can click his link and go right there and purchase them. He has affiliate links. He tells you that. But I found this cool. This is an example of me being influenced, by the way, too. This is influencer influencing me. That's what happened here. Did you guys hear this news? This is actually pretty big news. Ken Golden show just got season 2 coming to Netflix near you. Season 2. That's pretty cool. It does make me think, what happened to the lawsuit? The lawsuit going on where the guys from some other network were suing Ken Golden because he made a pilot with them called Golden Boys. And then he goes over to Netflix and sells a show there. Hey, I don't really care. I am looking forward to season 2. I really am. Because season 2 looks going to be more memorabilia. I wonder if he's going to do any Funko Pops or NFT. No, you know he's not going to sell NFTs on Golden. Or now thinking that's maybe that big name. But think about that. That's pretty exciting. I'm excited, you know. I'm sure you'll be talking about the National. That's going to be a big deal. Is Ken Golden autographs going to become a thing? Isn't that funny? Another great news here, or big news. Panini. Arch Manning Panini partnership announced. Now, a couple things that caught my attention here. First of all, that's a damn sexy card. Don't you like those style? Those are the college, but that's the Panini 2012 or 13 Prism style. Look at that black border. I think that's a sexy damn card. Now, I'm not even a fan of college. Now, I will say he signed this Panini exclusive. He's taking that one-on-one. He's auctioning it off on the Panini website, and all of the money is going to charity. I'll say that about Arch Manning. He is very much about charities and helping people. He's thinking long game. Like this man's thinking, like his parents, his father, grandfather said, look, son, you don't need to make $1 first 40 years of your life. You could do work for free. I'm not kidding. Said you could work for free for 40 years. Just donate your time. Donate your time to the NFL. Give all your money away to charity. You're going to be rich, a billionaire for the future. He's a smart young man. I really am pulling for this young man too. I like what I'm seeing. I really am. Love the charity tie-in. It just that's so damn good. I will say this. I think Panini signed him to the college. I guarantee you Fanatics will steal him away for the NFL because let's be honest, by the time the NFL comes around, there's not going to be a Panini football pro product from the sign. So as clever as this is with Arch Manning signing Panini partnership, and it is a great job, Panini. It shows you are not dead. You got fight in you, baby. It doesn't change what the future is going to be. Topps Chrome, Archie Manning will have autographs on that, I'm pretty sure. But damn, I love this story, man. I really do. Really like that story a lot. That's a sexy card. Shout out to Cards and Comics, one of my favorite content creators. I feel like Cards and Comics, he's commenting about how he's kind of been stuck right under 1,000 subscribers. He's been doing content for a while. He's one of my favorite content subscribers. I feel like he fits in my genre where we're just too goddamn honest and negative, and people don't want to they don't like that. People don't want to hear that. There are certain people who do it. We have a very niche audience. Like my subscriber base, I got to 1,000 subscribers like in the first, I don't know, 6 or 7 months in 2020, which was slow when you think about other subscribers, other channels. And then after that, I played like musical chairs with the name of my channel for like 3 years. So I decided at the beginning of this year, I'm going to keep it as just Ziggy because if you search Ziggy that pops up. If you search like sports card Ziggy daily stuff, sometimes it pops up. But I know Ziggy searches comes to my page. So I'm going with Ziggy. My point is that Cards and Comics is changing his channel to do more breaking content. He's going to break open boxes from the 90s and talk about them. Here's a quick thought I had for him was, dude, you should do this with some friends. Like get 5 or 6 friends together and share in the cost of you breaking the box. And that way you can break it, we can grade it, you can sell it, do whatever you want to it, give cards away to your friends, just make a division break, whatever it might be. But have someone share that cost and also bring back the true meaning of breaking, which is breaking used to be just for a couple guys to get together and share in a box of cards and tell stories and have fun. Like, here's my idea, Cards and Comics. You should set up a weekly show, where you have a guest come on and you have a box on you that you're going to break live and you have a guest talk about it, and you explain the box to them. What's the chase cards? What are we looking for? What's the history of it? Tell me all about the freaking box. And then the noob or the person asking questions can learn or whatever. And then you have like, say, 6 people who participated in buying the box, and then they get some of the cards from it. Or maybe you have 6 people who participate and you do charities. But I'm just saying you could share the cost so you don't have to go broke opening a box every freaking week or two because that'll kill you. And make it fun and educational. I really like. I'll sign up, Dave. Let me know. I'd be happy to contribute to. Again, I'm not rich, I don't have a ton of money, but I'd love to freaking open boxes with you. I love what you talk about and the teaching you give us. Let me change topics here. Shift a little bit. Last night, we had Cards and Comics on last night. 3-year anniversary. I thought his anniversary was earlier in the month too. By the way, I think it was last night. Did listen to this stream. Big fan of all of these 4 gentlemen. I've been critical of Dustin. I know. Dustin, don't take it personally. I know. I don't think he does, but actually, I think he does sometimes. I think he does take it personally. I'll say I think might be my favorite all-around content creator. Like he pisses me off. There's things he does that I don't like, but down and out, he knows his shit. He keeps people grounded. Some will say something stupid or wild or weird, and Neo said, well, no, they actually can't do that because of this. I'm like, yeah, Neo, thanks for fucking talking and saying that. And I'm not going to bring up specific examples, but I just really appreciated that about Neo. Neo he's grounded. He knows his shit. I appreciate that. Always been a fan of Flipping Steve and Michael Hamm, as you know. But again, I did enjoy this. Who else did they have on last night? They had the therapist on last night, too. The therapist popped on. It was funny. The therapist came on, and you could tell he had no idea who was on the channel. He's like, I think I recognize you. Oh, you're the Neo guy I've heard about? You know Steve Splenda? It does shock me. Here's a quick point on that. How there are so many content creators out there who really don't know anybody else in the content community. They only know they're like siloed in their own little community. You know what I'm saying? But they don't look outside that community. They're not reaching out. They only work inside their own little niche. It takes bricks to break down that wall. And I will say what's exciting is Dustin and therapists have broken down that wall. Because Dustin has a whole bunch of friends, and therapist has a bunch of friends, and now it's like two waters coming together, flowing together. So that's a positive there. Any other comments I want to there? But I forget what I was talking about. I do look forward to running into most of these guys at the National. I did make me think to myself though too. I'm not going to the National to go meet content creators. Like I don't want to make people's heads bigger than they are. If that makes sense. I'm not going there. Oh, I saw Dustin. Just kidding. I'd love to see Dustin. I'll shake his hand, Dustin. If I see you, I'll shake your hand. If you'll shake my hand, I don't know. You might be mad. People get so freaking offended by little future things you say. Anyway, really enjoyed this hobby of cage. And the reason I bring this to your attention a day before the Nationals, this was a really good video on the National. I liked the perspective of buying, selling, cage, black jaded wolf. She knows this stuff really well. Getting her point of what she does, getting ready for it, the type of stuff she prepares for it. It just was a really, really good. I don't want to give anything away. I want you to watch this. I look what we see in both of them. Oh, a good point they talk about is the on-site grading. They do make a good case for some of the value in that. Like I always thought to myself, who goes there taking cards that grade? Like I have a bunch of cards I want to grade. I'm not going to take them there to get graded PSA. But if I was there, I got caught up in the moment, ripped a box and had something special that I might want to grade right away and flip to get more stuff. I can see that. Let me give you an example. Let's say you go there, you get a card, you pull a card out of something, and you can take the card, and for $150, you can get it graded, and then you could take the graded card, sell it, and buy another box, and do it all in the same week that you're there. That I can see doing. Now, again, I'm not going to be there that long, but I can see that argument was made. Like, you can open a box, get a card, get it graded, sell it a day or two later, and then buy 3 boxes before you leave on Sunday. I'm like, yeah, that actually sounds fun. Junk Wax Hero. It's a Junk Wax Hero. I'm bringing to your video to get your attention because I was just shocked by this one. You can check this out. In fact, I think he's going to post a short on this. He talks about, would you bid on this mysterious ungraded 1955 Topps Jackie Robinson? I did. Okay, so to kind of cut to the BS story. The argument is, if a seller has no refund in their listing, no refunds offered, right? Does that trump everything else? And I'll give you an example. Does that trump, for example, eBay authenticity? My answer is no, it does not. Does it trump PayPal, or you contest a purchase? It wasn't me. My card is stolen. My account was hacked. I don't think it does. I think the refund policy is kind of like a thing that salespeople, that the stores can have. They can have I have no refund policy, like you don't refund food. But in reality, there's certain things you just can't. Like the refund policy is a nice idea. It's a policy. It's an idea. But there's certain things that are cement. Like, for example, here's my point. In this video, he talks about a card that sells for $350. He's afraid to buy it because he's worried the eBay authenticity. Although Mike tell him it's fake, he still would be stuck with the card. And I say, no, that's not the case. I know this for a fact. Like, if you have a card that goes over the $250 mark, it gets sent to eBay for authenticity. And they can reject it for anything, right? Maybe your title was off. You said it was a blue teal, and it's actually a blue shimmer, right? Your description was wrong. If they reject it, the transaction's ended, the buyer gets his money back, and you get your card back. And I know that because I had that happen to me where I had a card that sold for over $250, which I was shocked about. And then the description, I didn't describe it to the detail it's supposed to be, which again, I didn't expect the card to sell for $250, and the condition wasn't accurate per the description. So they rejected the card. The card came back to me, and the seller, the buyer never got charged. So I know that's the fact. Like, I know eBay authenticity trumps your refund policy. But Mike, Junk Wax Hero, didn't believe me. I mean, there's several people in the stream, in the chat, telling him, no, dude, I'm telling you, this would go to eBay authenticity. Authenticity trumps refund policy. Like, it just shocked me. Shocked me for a couple reasons. Mike, why didn't you just call eBay? If you're that concerned about buying the card, why don't you just call eBay and say, hey, is this eBay going to go through eBay authenticity and this card's fake? What does that mean? What does that do for me as a buyer? And that is why eBay authenticity exists. Also, number 2, Mike, you have a credit card. Your credit card will protect you as long as you make the decisions fast. Like, for example, if you buy something from eBay and you would get it, and within 2 or 3 days, like, nope, this is the wrong thing. They misrepresented it. I'm canceling transactions, return, refund, and you send it back. And you call your credit card company. I'm not accepting this purchase. This was the wrong purchase. That was falsely described. Whatever that reason might be, I'm pretty sure that is called a chargeback, and you will get your money back. And I'm pretty sure the seller will have to take that. You have to stomach it. Now, if you waited like 90 days and said, oh, I want a refund because I found out after 90 days of authentication, the PSA came back and told me it's not, you're probably out of luck. Okay? Your credit card company's like, dude, I invoiced you, you paid it, we moved on the quarter. So there's a couple things that come in play there. But let me just say this again, Mike. eBay authenticity trumps the refund policy. I promise you. 100% sure. Really am. What do you guys think? Am I wrong? And on that topic, as if you can't cue it up any better, ERB Sports talks about an eBay purchase gone horribly wrong. No, I don't know why you said that, but this is not the same story, but it does tie in really well. Now, I love this because for the first time, you hear somebody actually confess to a true screw up on a bid. He basically says he was willing to bid on something. He thought he was going to bid 150 as a top. He thought he was going to bid 150 and 90 cents, and he bid $100 or $1,509. Okay, I can understand that. A couple reasons I can understand that. When you're on your phone and you're blind like me and you're poking the button, sometimes you hit the button and oh shit, that dot didn't get in there. I didn't put the decimal in first, and you can send the wrong bid. And he talks about the whole problem with trying to resend the bid. You can't resend the bid, and lack of communication and how he feels bad. I will just say this. It's a great example of how these things go wrong. I'll tell you where it gets even worse. It's even worse in those damn live apps. We have a 15-second auction, and the items are 15 seconds, and it says, $1, $5, $7, $9, and you go to hit $11, and you press 11, it's gone to $132, and you press $132. You go, what the fuck? How did I get to $132? It was at 11 like a half a second ago. That is even more dangerous. And that one, I don't think the platform will refund you. I don't think you get the recourse. I think your credit card still will protect you, though. Just an FYI, something to look into. I have to tell you guys, I personally think that those instant auctions on live platforms are illegal. On a couple grounds, and maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, you're being an asshole. I'm just telling you, the way they are manipulating purchasing, and just what I know about cyber, I think they're a problem. Like, I wonder, would we allow that in securities? Do they allow that in securities? No, you're bidding. Anyway, I'm just thinking outside my head. Well, and before I do close up today, let me just, I do want to make a couple quick shout outs. A shout out to the hobby boards. Big fan of the hobby boards. Don't use it, but fan of it. I don't use it because I'm just not a writer. I don't write stuff down in forums, but I do like it. Every now and then I'll search it. I'll search to see what topics change from the news out there. Let's see here. I'll do a quick refresh here. Let me do a quick search and see if anybody's talking about my Monopoly. Monopoly prison? Anybody talking about that? Here we go. Oh, this is about a Monopoly. No. Not what I was looking for. Take it home. Oh, by the way, I'm going to the National. If you're going to the National, look for the Zero Cool booth. I'm curious what's there. Because I want to remind you, it was last year that Stranger Things was the hottest ticket at Zero Cool. At the National last year. It had to be Zero Cool booth, Stranger Things packs. I didn't get any because the line was so long. This was the hottest thing there, man. And I'll be honest, I thought it was a great promo. I was looking for, I was like, God, I hope there's a cool Zero Cool booth this year. I don't think there is. And I think to myself, how does a project go this bad? Like, I do think that Josh Luber is sitting around somewhere with some friends, smoking a big fatty, going, dude, I sold this company, this company called Zero Cool. And they're all laughing. It was called what, man? It was called Zero Cool. And everybody's just stoned as hell, laughing as hell, going, dude, you made this much money off a company called Zero Cool. And they bought it, man. They bought it. Oh, my God. It's crazy. I think that's it, man. Tomorrow is national for many people. It's going to be a great week for a lot of great content. I do think that most people going to national go for one day or 2 days. I don't think a majority go for multiple days. I could be wrong. I wonder what the attendance is for that. Like, how many people go for multiple days versus one day? I'm talking too long. Get out of here. I'm going to get some dinner. I'm hungry. Oh, I got a video dropping tonight too. I got a cool package in the mail, and I'll talk about this package on the video, which is dropping, I think, in the next 30, 45 hours, sometime like that. Really cool story there. And that's something else I'm taking national, by the way, too. I will check comments real quickly. What is up, Shelly? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, Flawed Thinker. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your support. Good to see you, Mr. Ryan. It's the dream of getting a good deal. Like it keeps the scammers in business. It is. It is. There is TCD cards. Don't have too much fun over there. That has got to be Texas Card Dude. The Texas Card Dude cards, man. Texas Card Dude. I mentioned you in the video tonight. I'm dropping on my channel. I think it's at 8:15. I forget what time I scheduled it. I did schedule it for 6:15. Then I push it out. It's like, let me go live first. Zero Cool reminds me of movie hackers. It does. Have fun, National Kamikaze. Thank you very much, sir. What's up, Dave? Dave Supple. Thanks, Ziggy. Thank you. Guys, have a great day. And for everybody out in Nashville, safe travels, have fun, treat people the way you want to be treated. Do something special. I got a couple special ideas in mind. I will be back. You'll see me. You'll see me. I don't know when. I don't make a promise.